What do you say to someone who's always embarrassing you in front of other people? In this episode of Coffee and Conversations about Nurse Bullying, we're going to talk to a very special guest who solved this problem with scripting. Hi, my name is Dr. Renee Thompson. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations about Nurse Bullying. Welcome to my new studio too. We've moved from the office to actually my living room. So I'm considered a workplace bullying expert, and I spend the majority of my time helping individuals and organizations eliminate workplace bullying. You know, I just couldn't sit back and say, well, that's just the way it is in nursing. And today I'm really excited that we have a very special guest, my daughter, Caitlin. Caitlin is here because some of you may remember that I've told her story where she was really struggling with a coworker who would embarrass her in front of everybody. And she was able to stop this behavior because of a script that she used that I recommended. So Caitlin, welcome to Coffee and Conversations. I just want you to tell us the story, what happened through your words.
Okay. Well, she was actually a new coworker of mine, and I was excited to meet somebody new. I'm really personable and outgoing, and I like meeting new people. And so throughout the beginning of the school year, I'm a teacher. I worked with her, and some things, she would make little comments. It first started with her calling me narcissistic, that she had me labeled as narcissistic, and she said it to my face in front of some coworkers. And I just kind of was like, I think that's not a nice thing to say.
Yes.
So, but I didn't know, and I kind of just blew it off. I didn't know how to react.
Which is common. That's what most people do when they first hear something like that. They're just like, oh, I can't believe they said that. And they just blow it off. So.
And then, so throughout the school year, her and I would start to hang out after school with coworkers and friends. And then she started to continuously make comments about either, and she had a psychology degree, so she was constantly, I guess, labeling me. So she said that I had a historian complex, which I had no idea what that was, so I had to look it up. And that means that I think the world revolves around me, and that but I know that you think that, but I don't think that. So it was just, she constantly was saying mean things to me. And then calling me out in front of my friends. Like, so she was new, and I wanted her to feel a part of our group. And so with her, kind of like cutting me down, she kept cutting me down. So anything that I would try to do, or if I was succeeding, she would kind of like slay me. Even like, so we were out to lunch, and I made a comment like, I wanted the chips. Can I have the basket of chips down here? She's like, whatever Caitlin wants, Caitlin gets. And so that was, and when my coworkers kind of were like, so
they started noticing it
They
too.
started noticing it. So we started talking, and I'm like, I call my mom all the time anyway. So I knew that you had something to say for it.
Yeah, and she did. She would call me and she'd say, you know, this person is doing this, and, you know, she's driving me crazy, and it's embarrassing me.
Yes, that was the thing. I just felt embarrassed. Like, I didn't know how to react. I didn't know what to say. I knew that it was offending me or like making me feel bad, but I didn't want to call her out and embarrass her. So what you said was, she gave me a script, and that was, I'm offended by that comment. And that's something easy, because when somebody comes at me, I don't know how to react. I kind of just like panic, and then I don't know how to react in that situation. So I was waiting. I'm like, say something mean, or something. And she eventually did, and it was in front of my group of friends. And she always did it whenever there were other people around. And I turned to her and I said, I am offended by that comment. And I turned back around, and she was like, and she didn't know how to respond to that. And then she quickly was like, you know I'm always joking. And I just kept repeating, I'm offended by that comment. I'm offended by that. Like, anything that she said to me, because I didn't know what to say more.
After that.
I just knew that I had to say that comment. And then she stopped, though. Like, she stopped talking to me, or like negatively. And mean.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it worked.
Yay.
Go mom.
Yeah, it worked. See, that's the thing. Exactly what Caitlin was going through. You know, you have somebody that you're dealing with at work who's always saying things to you, and I'm like Caitlin, I never know what to say in the moment, and that's why scripting works. And so this is what I want you to think about. The next time your coworker or somebody that you're dealing with says something obnoxious or says something that embarrasses you, there's a couple of different scripts you can use. You can use the one that Caitlin used. Just look the person in the eye and say, I'm offended by that comment. And pause. That's all you need to say. Or you can say this. Here's a second script that actually works really well too. You know what? I'm not willing to respond to that comment. And then turn around and walk away. What I don't want you to do, and it's something that we commonly do, is we use silence as a strategy. We don't say anything because, and it was exactly what Caitlin said, sometimes you don't know what to say, and sometimes you don't want to say anything in the moment because you don't want to embarrass that person either. You know, a lot of times we downplay these minor comments, but when you do that, they always escalate. So if you're dealing with someone who sort of, is destructive or they're embarrassing you in front of other people, just think about these two scripts that you can use. When you do, the bully gains power. You know, when you just use silence as a strategy, the bully gains power. Take away their power with scripting. So I just want to thank Caitlin for coming to my show and telling us her story. And this is what I want you to do. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can put some comments in the section below. Share this video with maybe somebody else who you think is struggling with these types of behaviors at work. And then don't forget to go to my website, www.rtconnections.com, for more resources and tips and strategies to help you eliminate workplace bullying. So until the next conversation, be kind to each other, take care, and stay connected.